Okay. Now, Flow Decoded YJ. I'm gonna tap in with Tobe Nwigwe. I'm gonna call him Tobe. The last part, I don't even know if I'm saying it right. Tobe Nwigwe. I've been listening to his music. I would say about 2 years now, uh, and there's something different about it. And hopefully I can verbalize exactly what is different about his music during this, but I definitely know what he's doing and his purpose for this video. Uh, there's something to be said for this first verse, and when we talk about hip hop, this is something that we need to talk about. Hit that like button for hip hop one time. Flow Decoded YJ, man. Let's get into it.
I told my daughter she a spirit with a soul that has a body. She said, Daddy, will you lay with me? Whoever thought the little foundation seeds I tried to plant just may succeed if I could patiently just lay adjacently.
One thing about Tobe Nwigwe that I really am impressed by is the clarity of his vocals, not just with the quality, but with the way he enunciates his words. You can tell he's right next to the mic when he's talking. Like you can tell it, like, to me, it sounds like he's sitting down or laying down in a bed with a microphone, like, lay adjacently. I pressed through it. Bluey covers while she like just the way he has a voice for hip hop to me. He has a voice for hip hop to me. And I definitely want to get into next. I want to get into the transition. This is Flow Decoded, so if I don't play the song all the way through, please forgive me. But this is the reason we're here. This is what this literally is. It's for me to break this shit down and decode what I feel while I'm listening to the music. So
Next to her, expect fewer questions if I could patiently just lay adjacently. Next to her, expect fewer questions as I press through her bluey covers till her arms around me like I rescued her from the torment of her lonely bed. Moments like this is holy bread to a nigga like me who really was only fed.
here comes the contrast. Now, in a lot of his songs, there is a contrast. On one hand, it will be very thoughtful, thought provoking messages in these songs. On the other hand, you hear him talking about some shit. You hear him talking about some quote unquote street shit. And in this, what he basically doing is like this moment, this father daughter moment that is happening. It's hard for me to peep this, and this, because I'm the type of Negro who was only fed, and that's where we're at in the song, who was only fed, and then he's gonna tell you what he was fed as a child.
Get them hoes, never settle down. Get more green and piccolo and keep some steppers round. Quid pro quo to me when giving ideals that unsound is what evoke the thought to throw a float to niggas about to drown. Breathe, my nigga, I know the air's thin. I know the block got lots of shell casings like terrapins.
And I had to look that shit up. Terrapins are like a shell turtle or some shit like that. I didn't even know what it was, but just because I like his verse on this song, I was like, damn, let me look that shit up. I looked it up, and it made sense after he said it.
Lots of shell casings like terrapins. I know you 10 toes down and teed up despite wearing wind to air it out and give a nigga more wings than a seraphim. Hard to cry holy when you die slowly, solely cause you move so closely with those decomposing stuck on demon time. I grew up socking niggas out just like Mick Foley, mostly cause niggas before me showed me dropping niggas ease your mind and bring you peace. These be the thoughts that's in my mind while I put Sage to sleep. She be so blind to signs that I'll return, though I must leave. She ain't the only one, though. Most my niggas don't take heed. So I often think.
Now, with that verse, there was a lot in there, I think, more then it kind of meets the eye. For one, because of the visual of it all. But even without the visual, the vocals gave the story of the visual. Um, to go from this father daughter moment, which often is not portrayed in mass media when we talk about black men, in which that's another reason why I do support what he's doing, is because it's like he got a whole tribe over there, man. I don't know if all them is his damn kids, but look, he got a tribe over there. Maybe that's the Igbo in him. But that boy, Tobe Nwigwe, got a tribe over there from his son rapping, his daughter singing, his daughter's always incorporated in his music, in his, well, not necessarily in his music, but in the videos. Back to yesteryear when he did the videos where he was just sitting on the couch with some singers and just performing songs with his family around, baby running up, jumping in his arm. Like, it feels very organic. It feels very grassroots when you look at the viewership of this specific song. 51,000 views 4 months ago. 700,000 subscribers. But I can tell you now, he can go to damn near any city and get him a bag, basically. You know, just off of his body of work alone. Another thing I will say is he is one artist who, sort of like Freddie Gibbs, who when you go to his concert, you hear exactly what you heard on the song. There's not a bunch of like artists who can't really perform their songs. They can go in the studio and make them, but they can't perform. I seen him perform this song, even with, you know, the lightness in the breath and the changes of voice, vocal inflection. He can actually do that. This is an artist. We're not talking about a rapper here. So I definitely respect that. But this next part is a hook. And I thought it was questionable just off first listen. And I'll tell y'all why after we listen to it.
Don't take heed, so I often think.
When God cracks the sky to come back for my niggas, I hope he touch down what they gon' be. When God cracks the sky to come back for my niggas, I hope he touch down what they gon' be.
Nah, we gonna leave it at that. I really just wanted to get into that first verse. But when you have a song such as this, with so much meaning, so much purpose, and then to have a hook that says, when God cracks the sky to come back for my niggas, I hope he touched down where they gonna be. Just internalize that a little bit. That's why I paused. Because on a song like this, I feel like personally, it should have been handled with more kid gloves, if you feel what I'm saying. But there's something to say, I guess, when you talk about, you know, speaking to people in their language for them to understand the message. People may say that as well. I'm pretty sure there is an exact reason why this hook got cleared, why Tobe Nwigwe liked the hook, and why it got put on this. I don't know. Did he write it? I don't know. But just for what I got from the song, and maybe I'm putting too much on it. Maybe I'm, you know, the whole father-daughter essence of it. When you talk about black men, father-daughter, maybe I'm looking too deep into it, and I shouldn't even be looking into. But after hearing that verse, which was so powerful, I feel like a hook that says, when God cracks the sky to come back for my niggas, I hope he touch down where they gonna be. Even though I did like how old boy, I like how I like this delivery. But as far as what he was saying, I wish it would have matched a little better. But yeah, man, I'm not gonna go too far deep into that. I thought it was dope. Yet and still, I thought it was dope. It's YJ. I gotta run. I got something to do. But next time when I touch down with y'all, I'm gonna talk about one thing when I touch.